Is that right?
Yeah, it's normal day.
No, yeah. Right. Okay. So today we are gonna go to the week number 5, right? And with a new skill, a speaking skill. Uh, all right. And before that, we're gonna check your daily report with what? All right. So yeah, I know you're so busy. But we watch for I just do it for the week. Yeah, which one is watch the videos, right? Which two? Yeah, which two we watch the video as well? Yeah, and a lot of songs, right? Which 3 we start to read books, right? And which 4 we read book and make a recording and watching some a video, right? And so now today and then week 5, okay, we're gonna do something new, all right? And you gotta think about the speaking skills, all right? Okay, before that, we are going to talk about the speaking skill in general, right? It's very important in general. So what would it be? So origin of speaking skill. As usual, be yourself, be happy, and be present for 1 hour. Okay. So now, do you have any questions about speaking skill? What is the hardest things to you about the skill?
I think I cannot think fast about the tendencies of the situation when I want to talk.
Oh yeah, about the ideas to talk, how to make it fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else? How about the skill? Do you have a problem uh when you communicate with people and you don't understand what they say, or maybe you understand what they say, what the people say, but you don't know how to reply?
Yep.
And yeah, today is about paraphrasing. Okay. Yeah, most people think. Yeah. So this is a way. I want to tell you about the input and output skill. Right. Yeah, as I told you, you will speak what you listen, and you write what you read. Okay. And this is very, very important that you have to speak what you listen if you want to improve your speaking skill. You got it? If you just speak what you think in your mind, it just take something that you have, not improve what you want. Understand what I mean? If you want to improve your English, you have to speak what you listen. If not, it's just a testing. If you just speak what you have, it's just testing. You know your standard, not improve anything. Yes. Đấy thì ý anh là gì? Em muốn kiểu improve cái kỹ năng speaking của em ấy, rồi làm sao để phát triển nhanh hơn, rồi nó phản xạ tốt hơn ấy, thì em phải nói cái mà em nghe được. Đấy. Còn nếu em chỉ nói những cái mà nó pop up, nó bật ra trong đầu em từ trước giờ em có, thì đấy nó chỉ là sử dụng những cái trình độ của em đang có sẵn, đúng không? Thì kiểm tra trình độ của em nói là những cái đầu vào của em có những cái gì em được nói là những cái đấy. Đấy, còn nếu như em muốn kiểu nâng cao kỹ năng nói thì em phải nói cái mà em nghe được. Đấy, tại vì cái em nghe được nó là mới, đúng không? Còn ngay lập tức em nói ra cái em nghe được thì nó sẽ như nào, sẽ với đúng cái gọi là cái domain, cái concept của nó là gì, là input và output. Đấy. Còn từ trước đến giờ là anh biết là Tuyền vẫn chỉ sử dụng những cái mà mình quen thuộc, mình đi du lịch mình nói những cái đấy thôi, đúng không? Đấy. Thì nó sẽ không improve. Hoặc là như kiểu từ trước giờ mình học một kiểu là put some vocabulary, and when you cannot speak fast, you think that you like the vocabulary, right? A lot of people say that I like the vocabulary, like a structure. I don't think so. It's just vocabulary and structure, not in context. They cannot apply in speaking. Yeah. Đấy, những từ vựng đơn lẻ hay là những cái cấu trúc đơn lẻ mà nó không có trong cái context, không có trong bối cảnh, trong cái nghe ấy, thì em sẽ không thể vận dụng nói được, đúng không? Tại vì mình không thể không biết được bối cảnh, mình sẽ try to remember. Okay, what I mean. Okay, so I want to have a 3 ways to practice it. The first one that I always ask to all my students they have to do is speak what you hear. It means speaking aloud. All right. So now I want to watch the video. You try to listen, and later on we're gonna speak what you hear. Okay. Here we go. Listen first.
I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college, and this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. So why'd I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so everything was all set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. Except that when I popped out, they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" They said, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. This was the start in my life. And 17 years later, I did go to college. But I naively chose a college that was almost as expensive as Stanford. And all of my working class parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was, spending all of the money my parents had saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay.
Okay. Yeah. And when you start to listen, don't need to understand anything, right? Just speak what you listen by speak aloud, right? It's the level 1. In the time that you practice with me, yeah, in the coaching lesson, right, for 1 month, that I always ask you to do this, right? Because if you just speak what you hear, it makes you much more fluent in speaking. Okay, and the level 1 is super easy, right? Just speak what you hear. Okay, so now I will ask you 2 times to speak, okay, and I will calculate the time that you speak, and I hope that in the second time you can speak faster than the first time, okay? And so the first time, here we go. So speak aloud, all right? If you see any word that you cannot pronounce, forgive it, okay? Yes, okay, here we go. Let me count the time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college, and it is the closest I ever gotten to the college graduation. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal, just 3 stories. First story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around at a drop-in for another 18 months, so before I really quit. So why did I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates. So everything was on set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. I accepted that when I popped out, and they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an expected baby boy, do you want him?" They say, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college, and my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She only relented a few months later when my parents promises that I would go to college. That was the start in my life, and 17 years later, I did go to college, but I naively to a college that was almost as expensive as Stanford. And all of my working class parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I want to do with my life, and no idea how college were going to help me figure it out. And here I was spending on the money my parents had saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would be on work out. Okay, it was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking required classes that didn't interest me and begin.
Yeah. The minute I dropped out, I quit taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin. Okay, so yeah, speak aloud. It makes you fluent and know the flow easier when you speak. Yeah. And so can you tell me the the feedback after the time you speak aloud for 1 month before the coaching and until now? Do you have a habit?
Yeah. When I speak loud, I can start and continue I mean, when I talk, I have the stop and gọi là nhịp ở trong câu đó, nó không có bị
Yeah.
bị đơ.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Đấy. Thì cái việc mà em cứ luyện nói kể cả không hiểu thì không không cố tình hiểu ấy, nó cũng sẽ luyện em rất nhiều cái việc nói trôi chảy. Thì ngày xưa anh biết thì có đọc như này thôi, một kiểu sau này khi mà anh nói cái anh bị một cái tật là mình bị nói nhanh quá, cố gắng nói nhanh đấy, chỉ vì ngày xưa mình đọc speak aloud quá nhiều đấy. Nhưng nếu như mà đấy, trong trường hợp anh nói với anh ok rồi, nhưng mà anh vẫn tiếp tục luyện speak aloud, thế là anh kiểu nói nhanh quá, nhanh hơn nghĩ. Nhưng mà tất nhiên là bây giờ như em đang nói chậm này, thì em luyện cách này chắc chắn nó sẽ một cái cách rất là nhanh để em kiểu think fast and speak fast at the same time, right? Even you cannot think about any ideas in your mind, you will speak, try to connect with the other who is talking with you, right? Thì một cái cách nữa mà để khi em giao tiếp trong cuộc hội thoại kéo dài thì cả em đang chưa nghĩ là cái ý gì đúng không để nói thì em biết kiểu cái đầu họ nghĩ gì nói đấy ra để cho cái cuộc hội thoại đó kiểu nó connecting nó không bị dừng lại. Đấy thì là một cái cách đầu tiên. Always try to speak aloud and if you can instead of speaking aloud you can shadow. You know the shadow? Yeah, when they speak, you mute at the time and you shadow to talk as much as possible to the speaker in the video, right? And you, for example, I really like this video because they make a different color for each flow. Okay, for one color is the one flow. Yeah, I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement. Yeah, color, different color. Okay, you try with this one.
Yep.
Okay, that's right. At the last time that you finish the speaking aloud in 3 minutes and 32 seconds, okay? And we try, okay, for the second time, okay? Okay, here we go. I think you need some soup water. Okay, go.
Honored.
Thank you. I am honored to be with you today from other funniest users in the world. Fast.
They usually a half, okay? 0.5. Let's see.
I am honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest university in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college. This is the closest I ever gotten to a college graduation. Today I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. No big deal, just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of the Rick College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around at the drop-in for another 60 months ago before I really quit. So why did I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate school student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so very things were all set for me to be adopted abroad by a lawyer and his wife. But said that I went pop out, they decided at the last minute they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We got an unexpected baby boy, do you want him?" They say, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption paper. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. This was the start in my life. And 17 years later, I did go to college. But I never lived through college that were more as expensive as Stanford, and all of my working life parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college were going to help me figure it out. And here I was spending on the money my parents had saving their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would be all work out okay. It was pretty scary. It was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I couldn't stop taking the required class. That didn't interest me and begin drop in. It looked far more interesting. Yes, I went on romantic. I did have a from on the floor
Oh,
in my bedroom.
yes. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. When I even you speak longer than this, right? And so this is the way. You just speaking aloud. This is the way you input to your mind. Okay? And it's the output that you speak. Sometimes you speak that you don't understand what you speak. It's okay. It's the input and output at the level 1. And you still practice it?
Yeah.
Yes? All right. And because you don't have much more time to speak with native speaker, we don't have time to speak with to travel all the time. You don't have a foreigner to speak every day, and that's why you have to speak to yourself. Okay, and when the time comes, you can talk to the people. Now you just speak to yourself. Yeah, because I'm so lucky. I can talk with my son, who is a bilingual, and I practice my English every day. I think if I don't have the one who is my son for speaking English every day, I think my speaking skill is getting down. I'm sure about it. Yeah, if you don't speak, your speaking skill is getting down. Okay, so the number 2, and you speak what you have. Okay, speak what you have is mean for input for what you have. For example, in this one, I choose 5 structures that I really know. Okay, I wanted to know. Number 1 is to be with something. Number 2, in the world. Number 3, I want to tell you. Number 4, from my life. Number 5, no big deal. And from these 5 structures, I will make a conversation for myself. Okay, and this is the way that I speak from what I heard. Okay, and now I will make example for it. I make first and you later. Okay. Okay, today I'm so happy to be with you for the English lesson, and I wanted to tell you that yeah, we have some delay, right? And we have a mic problem, and later on, and yeah, and because Tate is coming, and we have some delay, and finally, in the Monday we have it. But to me, it's no big deal because for my life, I work with so many students in the world. Yeah, and I'm feel so lucky to work with you, and I can wait for you, and I'm really passionate that you can wait for me. Okay, done all 5 structure. Okay. Đấy, thì anh kiểu ví dụ nói một cái gì đấy, kiểu nói tại kiểu nghĩ đâu gì nói đấy đúng không? Nhưng mà anh kiểu cố gắng anh sử dụng 5 cái cấu trúc mà anh kiểu đã nghe được, đã kiểu tìm thấy, hoặc là cố gắng nhớ nó, thì em phải nốt down ra. Đấy thì một trong cái bước step 2 is very important. That note down what you have when you listen and try to speak with it. Yeah, put it on, right? Đấy, rồi bây giờ thì cho Tuyền yeah, 5 minutes to prepare, okay? 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you speak what you have. And if you don't need 5 minutes, you tell me if you're ready, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, I will count the structure that you need. Okay, here we go.
I'm glad to be with you today for the lesson. I know English is the popular language in the world, and I want to tell you I am ready to study English all my whole life. From my life, I think English is very important, and I try every day to study English. But I have a lot of work to do, but no big deal. I can spend my time. Yep.
Okay, yeah. When you've done the 5 structures, you're done. Wow, very nice. Right, you sing very fast. Okay, so the last time you sing for nearly 4 minutes to think about idea talk. Okay, and the next time I want you to practice it after. Okay, I just give you 2 minutes to prepare. Okay, so to be easier for you, you find 5 structures for you. Okay, can you find to yourself 5 structures in there, in what is here? Oh, sorry. Okay, from here you find 5 structures. Any structure. Not structure. Vocab is okay. Single word is okay. Structure is okay. Anything. 5 things.
Drop out.
Drop out. Yeah. Do you ever think you want to drop out university?
No, I just study and don't think much about it.
I really want to drop out when I learn for an engineer. Okay, next one.
Adopted by.
Adopted by. Okay, next one.
Everything was on set for me.
Everything for on set for me. Okay. I think you talk about your supermarket, right? Everything was all set for you, right? Wait, this one.
We've got unexpected.
We got unexpected something, right? Okay, next. Select.
Relented of human later.
Relented, what does it mean? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, we search for it, right? If you don't know relented, what does it mean? You search relented. Right. And first, we don't try to search in the Vietnamese, right? You have to guess the meaning first, okay? So can you guess the meaning of relent? She refused to sign final adoption paper. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. Đấy thì cái bà mẹ đẻ của ông này đã tìm ra rằng là bố mẹ, cái người mà sau này trở thành bố mẹ nuôi Steve Jobs ấy, là không đến trường đại học và chưa từng, và thậm chí là cái người bố mà sau này của Steve ấy là còn chưa tốt nghiệp high school, là chưa cấp 3, nên là cô ấy đã refuse to sign, tức là kiểu từ chối ký cái giấy adoption paper, là cái giấy cho nuôi ấy, giấy nhận nuôi ấy. Và cô ấy chỉ relented đấy, một vài tháng sau khi mà ba mẹ nuôi của Steve hứa rằng là Steve sẽ đến trường đại học đấy, sẽ được kiểu gì, sẽ được đi đến trường đại học, cũng được đi học đại học. Đấy thì em có thể đoán xem relent ở đây thì nó có thể là gì, kiểu change your mind, đúng không? đấy, kiểu là đổi ý hoặc cái gì đấy, đúng không? Đấy. Thì nếu như mà không search được nữa thì mình có thể dùng dùng Oxford và thử cố dịch ý nghĩa của nó ra bằng tiếng Anh. Đấy thì cái cách này để giúp em không bị kiểu dịch tiếng Việt, dịch tiếng Anh, tiếng Việt tiếng Anh như đầu, nó nhanh hơn. Thì lúc nào cũng phải đoán bằng tiếng Anh và search cũng bằng tiếng Anh. Đấy. To become less determined and strong. Đấy. Có nghĩa là determined kiểu rất là quyết tâm, rất là mạnh mẽ, nhưng mà khi mà relent ấy, tức là kiểu không bị sao nhỉ? Không bị không bị kiểu tiếng Việt anh không biết gì từ gì, cố hữu à, không bị
Không
cố
cố
trĩ
chấp.
à, không cái một người mà kiểu không kiểu có một cái bảo thủ à,
Không có ý
kiểu
chí.
thế. Kiểu là kiểu cô ấy rất là quyết tâm trong cái việc là không ký cái giấy đấy, nhưng mà sau đấy thì cô ấy cảm thấy less đi ra mai, ít cái quyết tâm ấy đi, ít cái bị mạnh mẽ đi. Đấy. Finally agree something. Đấy. Hoặc ở đây này dịch nghĩa này để hiểu là finally agree to something after refusing, cuối cùng thì đồng ý một cái gì đó sau khi mà đã từ chối, thì nó gọi là relent. Đấy. Thế thì cái đấy là mình có thể đoán được, đúng không? Đấy thì đôi khi em không cần phải dịch theo tiếng Việt nữa, đúng không? Đỡ một cái bước vậy em sẽ nhớ từ vựng lâu hơn. Thì ví dụ như kiểu em mua hàng, đúng không? Em bảo thôi cái tủ lạnh này nhá, I don't buy for you, it's too expensive, kiểu có người kiểu dẫn kiểu muốn trả giá, đúng không? Thế you say okay, I relent it, I buy it, yeah, sell it for you. Yes. Okay. So you have 2 minutes to prepare about 5 structure here. Drop out, adopted, everything was all set. Got unexpected and relented. Okay, so 2.5 minutes to prepare, okay?
Dạ.
Here we go. On back. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, my friend, see a cat drop out in the street, and he told me the cat had adopted by me because I have a experience about my cat. So mm, I don't know, and I have two cats, so I cannot receive that cat. So everything were all set for me, and other my friend want to be adopted the cat. So I got unexpected. She is mm, she
It's new.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
I got unexpected, but he do is so great. Uh, mm, 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 he is so great, but his parents don't want to a cat in their house. Until a few months later, they accept the cat, and he can fit the cat in his house.
Oh, yeah, nice. Ooh. Happy ending. Okay, yeah. Okay, everything was all set for you for the mummy of two cats only, right? Not more. Okay. Bánh mì and ruốc, right? You have a bánh mì? No, you have a
Butter,
bánh mì and pate, right?
bánh mì. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to have ruốc and ham and thịt nguội and kind of. Yeah. All
If
right.
I want more, yeah. If I want more, my mom will. My mom and two cats need to go out at home.
Out of the house, right? Yeah. And you also have two more sisters, right? Or one more sister and
Yes,
one
I have a younger sister.
younger sister. Okay.
Two
Yeah.
younger sister. Yep.
Two younger sister. Yeah. Okay. This is number two conversation, right? Take 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to prepare. And so now for the last conversation, I want you to have 1.5 minutes to prepare. Okay. And you finally find structure. Make sure that the file structure you can prepare very quick, okay? Easier for you. Okay, for me. Yes. Okay. File structure.
This word start in my life.
We'll start in my life. Okay.
naively to something.
Yeah, naive. Yeah, naive. Show something.
Na,
Naive. Okay, I think I need to search how to pronounce. Wait for me. Nicely. Really?
Naively.
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 Naively. Okay.
Value in it.
Yeah, the value in it. Okay. Cái lợi ích gì ở trong cái việc đấy đúng không? Value in something.
Figure it out.
Well, right? Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Figure it out means looking for something, find something. Yeah, it means figure it out.
Looking back. But looking back.
Okay. Looking back. Yeah, khi mà nhìn lại đúng không? Do you know all the meaning?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 1.5 minutes to talk about it, all right? Wait for me. Okay, go. All right, here we go.
Yeah. This was the start in my life when I study at university. I naively to the major is economic law, but I don't know anything about this. But after 4 years I study in university, I receive a lot of value in it, and and when I looking back, I figure out I want to be a lawyer, and this is the best story in my life.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you are the business woman. Very nice, right? Really nice talk. Okay, so yeah, this is the way. So now The last time, okay, first time, you prepare the idea for 30 seconds. Okay, five structure and talk for 30 seconds. Okay. This time, just 30 seconds. Five structure.
Just be told.
Truth be told, yeah.
Yeah.
Thành thật mà nói, right? Truth be told, I never graduated the college.
Say it around S. Stay it around S.
Yes, around.
The fourth, the fourth.
Yes, number one, yeah, number four. Yes, stay around.
Decided to.
Decided to, all right. Yeah, in the conversation, you can say decide to, it's okay, right? You know, present simple, it's okay. The waiting list, a waiting list, the middle of the night, waiting list.
Yep.
Waiting list. Your husband is still in the waiting list, right? So maybe. The last one.
Got a call, not a con.
Got a call. Yeah, okay. You will talk about the customer in the waiting list if you want to get married. No. How about him? Did he leave you? No.
No.
No? Still around? Really? This one is stay around? Not leave you? God.
No.
All right. So now, 30 seconds to prepare, okay? It's the most challenging. 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go.
Truth be told, I like stay at home than go out. My a lot of people stay around me told me I need to go out more to have a lot of
Relation.
a lot of relation.
Mhm.
Yeah, I decided to become a new version. I have a waiting list like friend list, and maybe the first step I got a call to my friend to go out with me.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, just a friend of waiting list, right? Not a people in hangout, right? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. So you still not really want to have the boyfriend, right? If you really want to have a boyfriend, you will find some. You were looking for some man, right? But you don't really want. Is what you mean?
I think I stand there and they will come with me.
Oh, no, no way, no way, no way. Yeah, never. I don't think that if you want something, you have to find it. Right? For example, you want to learn English, you find me. You find the English course.
Yeah.
And if you want a boyfriend, how can you wait?
But I have a lot of things to do, and I think if I have a boyfriend, I don't have time to him.
You do with it.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do now? Business?
Oh, I want to work in have to work and study in it and study a lot of things I want and travel and go to my friend and do
This is the way.
something. Yeah, I think but when you have relationship, you need to go out, and I like to stay at home.
Okay, so if you work, when you have boyfriend, you can work with him, right? He will tell you about the business, and I think you can join some business group in
Yeah.
Zalai, right? Have some maybe have some group for business. And if you wanna hang out with your friend, you can ask your friend who have the, you know, I mean, in the circle of your friends list, you can ask about the man. Yeah, have the same, have the mutual friend, and you can, have a date with them.
I have a 5 close friend, and on my group don't have any relationship,
Oh,
just
yeah.
single. Yeah.
Oh God, that's why this is the reason. Oh God. And then in your group, need one person to be the pioneer. Yeah, pioneer. Người tiên phong. Yeah, you need one person
Yeah.
to be a pioneer to get married. So we have to, and we are a
Maybe.
follow.
Yeah, I think they scared about the relationship because in this age we don't just have a girlfriend or boyfriend. They want to think the future about the family or the children. Yeah,
Oh,
so they scared about that.
oh God, do you want to have this? Okay, so this is the way. And in your plan, so what is your plan for getting married? Do you have a plan for it?
I think I will, but I don't have a exactly time to marry.
Yeah, I think to finding the good husband is very important.
Yeah.
If you cannot choose a good husband, for the rest of your life will be a disaster, right? And but I think you need to. It's look like you are the business in the market, right? You need to target the customer, right? What is the kind of the segment, customer segment, right? And I know your segment, your husband segment now is really high, right? And I think it's hard to choose. And yeah, I can understand it. Right? Segment là cái phân khúc, right? Yeah, it's always fine with the segment. Okay, okay, okay. So this is level 3. When you speak English, it means just speak what you want. As we talk together, we talk about the relationship, talk about talk about boyfriend a little, right? And this means the level 3, that speak what you have. And this is the 3 things that you have to set in your schedule every day. Right. So number 1, speak aloud. Yeah. Number 2 is speak what you have with some structure. And number 3, just speak what you want. Okay? Yeah, it's very important. Right? And đấy thì đây là 3 level để em luyện tập speaking, đúng không? Cái target đầu tiên của speaking là để em nói nhanh hơn, để em trôi chảy hơn, đôi khi không cần nghĩ nhưng mà nó nói chuyện theo cái phản xạ là mình kiểu nói bằng tiếng Anh ra đã, đúng không? Cái miệng em được trôi chảy với việc nói bằng tiếng Anh. Đấy, number 2 thì nó đúng theo cái triết lý là gì? Input và output. Em phải có input vào, em output ra đúng cái đấy thì cái level em mới tăng lên. Chứ còn nếu như em chỉ nói những cái mà em đã có từ trước đấy thì level em sẽ không tăng lên. Đấy, và cuối cùng là gì? Mình được tự nhiên, mình được nói một chủ đề nếu mình muốn. Đấy, kiểu phản xạ ra. Đấy, sau khi đã luyện tập speaking aloud rồi, luyện tập cái việc đưa input vào rồi thì mình thử output ra một cách tự nhiên nhất, mỗi ngày đặt một chủ đề. Đấy. So target for week, I always set you a plan for every day for a week, right? But I see it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work, and now we have to change. Okay, so thử tuần này mình thử thay đổi nhé. Thì I will not, make a plan all set for you for a week. No, you don't get it. And I figure it out that every day I will send you a message, and I will ask you to do this. Speak it aloud, speak what you have, and speak what you want, and Doraemon with the video. Okay, change a little bit. And if one day I don't send you the message, you have to send to me the message. Okay, before 2 p.m. Oh no, before 9 p.m. Okay, if you don't send it, you lose money, right? You pay money for me to have you. If you don't send it, you lose money. Okay, you waste money. Okay, and I think win-win situation. We have to change. Không nhắn tin là mất tiền thôi, đúng không? Đấy, anh sẽ kiểu ngày mai sẽ nhắn tin cho em trước, anh dặn em trước. Ngày thứ 3, ngày thứ 3, thứ 3 nhắn tin em, anh sẽ thử thứ 4 hoặc thứ 5 anh sẽ không nhắn tin cho em, nhưng em không nhắn anh you waste money, right? Book me for everything, you don't do this. Okay, so actually, to be honest, truth be told, I really believe in you, and I know you're busy, I know, but you still spend time with me. Like today, you speak a lot, right? For 2 minutes, and even 30 minutes, 30 seconds, you still know how to speak. And I think if you just make a habit, your English still getting better. Yeah, so further away, right? And I hope that you can relent your mind to learn English, to have a boyfriend. Okay, thank you. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.